And straight ahead, we'll get to a featherweight matchup between Bruce Lee and Brian Ortega. All right, so here he is. They call him T-City, short for Triangle City, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega is a great fighter, a guy that has all the ability inside the octagon. He started as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but you have seen the evolution of Brian Ortega as his career has continued to go on, has continued to proceed. Brian Ortega is getting better and better and better. He has now found himself staring across the octagon of some of the best fighters the division has ever seen, and he will continue to do that as long as he keeps developing the skills that are necessary.
And sometimes it's hard to become a champion without having tasted defeat. A lot of people believe the Max Holloway fight for Ortega will be something he can build upon moving forward. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight at Ortega, Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind as ugly as he can make it. Oh, man, notice how he's walking him over to try to get a windshield choke. Oh, he's got a choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. You usually see this in grappling competitions with the gi, John.
A lot of downward pressure here, DC. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Back to his feet. T-City gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. Nice kick.
And there comes the separation now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lee. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Nice kick there by Lee. T-City gets back up again. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold. Nice straight punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Out of range with that one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Lee gets stung by that leg kick. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Lee's kick to the body, that one. The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon. Yes, that you heard him in the last round. Same exact one. Nice strike.
Oh, massive. Oh!
Oh, nice knee.
He's got him hurt here. Another takedown attempt, not there. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
what a punch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab.
Lee gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Nice defense there, huge block. 30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go round 2.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
In the books.
Stop.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
He's landing a lot more than you. You can do better than that. Where's your head moving? Where's your footwork, okay? What have you been working on? Refocus.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Ortega's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. He blocks the punch.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Slip that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Ortega gets hit by that kick to the body. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, single collar tie now. Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got hurt here. Oh! Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. Right punches there. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Ooh, what a punch.
Lee's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly.
It's such a fast leg kick.
20 seconds left. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round.
I think you go out there and knock this dude down again. Right? This time, it's close to you.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs. Whoa! Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was quite high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. Oh, straight right. Ortega's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Punch coming, it's blocked. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Whoa!
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got it back! Now he's gonna attack a triangle choke here. Oh, wow, oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
Close guard. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Nicely done. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Beautiful. This one's all you, man. Knock him down, you're gonna knock him down again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, tagged him with that right. That one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 22 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon